I'm a passenger from the missing American Airlines flight. I think we'll be flying forever. I've taken my iPad off flight mode to connect to the internet and post this. I've tried checking the news, but it seems different. I should be in Argentina by now. To explain, I'm flying to Argentina for a holiday. My boyfriend, Michael, suggested we get some proper sun, and he'd seen a cheap deal online with American Airlines. We left Ohio and spent the night before the flight with my sister and her family and started cream pieing each other. That should mean last night, but I feel like it was so long ago. We had an early flight, so it was still dark when we left for the airport. Everything went fine with check-in and boarding. It was busy, but everyone looked sleepy like us, just eager to get on the flight and get to some much-needed sunshine. Michael and I are in the middle row, so we can't see out of the windows at all. If I'd been by a window, maybe I'd have seen something, some change in the landscape, and could explain what's going on. I don't know how long we've been flying. The pilot hasn't made any announcements in ages. I read for maybe 30 minutes to relax before sleeping, while Michael just went straight to sleep. I feel like I slept for hours, but it's impossible to say. It was when I woke up and went to check the time that I saw my watch had stopped working. Michael woke up at pretty much exactly the same time as me and asked if we were nearly there yet. As if I'm flying this thing, I sat up and looked around, and that's when I noticed everyone seemed to be doing the same as us, waking up, looking around and remembering that they were on a plane, looking at their watches and finding them broken. That was when I started feeling nervous. Why is every watch broken? I spoke to the young family behind us. They've stopped at different times. I don't know if that's comforting or not, but either way, the mood on board began changing and people were looking scared. Nothing seemed obviously wrong. We were still flying. No turbulence. It's just that everyone had gone to sleep and woken up with a broken watch. I realized there are much more sinister things that can happen on a flight, but this is just weird. Shortly after we'd all woken up, the flight attendants came past with a trolley of drinks, but they just ignored everyone. They called out offering drinks as they went, and a few people tried to ask them the time and where we were on the journey, but they just brushed everyone off, saying they'd check, and kept smiling at us. I tried to put it to the back of my mind. Other passengers shook their heads or shrugged and began reading books and magazines. By the time I'd read all my magazines and already had that first sleep, when we got on, I was thinking we had to be nearly there, but nothing was happening. No announcements, no seatbelt signs to get us ready for landing. We just kept going. The reason I've started writing this is that things have started to change again. Specifically, the light has changed. We left in the morning and are flying south in a journey that should only take a little over 5 hours, but about 10 minutes ago, guessing, the sun set. I know now that means we've been flying for much longer than we should. I must have slept for hours. The father of the family behind me is up, banging on the door to the cockpit. He's screaming at them to tell us what's going on. No one is stopping him. The flight attendants are just looking neutral, like nothing unusual is happening. Some passengers are looking the same, like they've zoned out. Others are crying. I'm not sure what to do. There's nothing I can do. We just keep flying. It's getting darker, but it's not just night sky darkness. It's like there are thick black clouds outside the windows on each side, blotting out any light from the sun or moon, whatever time it is. It's like when a storm is coming and everything gets dark and quiet. People are just sitting in their seats, staring forward, like they're having an out-of-body experience. I guess it could be a coping mechanism, but so many are doing it. Even Michael has lost his energy and is just sitting next to me, looking like he's resigned himself to some awful fate. He's just staring at the tray table. More people are falling asleep again, and I've just noticed something else. There are less people here. There are a few empty seats dotted throughout the plane that I'm sure were filled earlier. They can't all be in the bathroom. I can't see any stewards either. The man from the seat behind me isn't there, but he isn't still banging on the door to the cockpit. I guess he could have been escorted somewhere, like the back of the plane, to calm down. Shit, the pilot has started making an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Apologies for the delay to your flight caused by unexpected pit stops. What is he talking about? We have not stopped once. I've just looked around to see if anyone else is looking confused, but everyone is either asleep or just there, like they're here physically, but they're dead-eyed and silent, like dolls. We are now approaching your final stop and hope that you enjoy your stay. Good luck, Darren. What the fuck? I just turned to Michael to ask if he heard that too. The pilot just fucking spoke to me, but he's different. I don't know what it is.